Alright, shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Yahweh being the true name for the Father, Yahushai being the name for his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, that taught us his truth and will well. And salutations to you, hopefully pushing this truth, in all honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yawasat, coach you know lesson spirit power Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai Salakia, a little short-winded. This lesson's through the spirit, giving you some tips on the herbs. I've been fighting influenza type B for a few days now, so I've been pretty much down and out for the count. But I wanted to share some herbs that I've been taking to help sustain me, and that you brothers and sisters can use as well, because right now there's a huge influx of the flu that's going around, and also there's been a lot of reports as far as the C19, being spread as well. So these are some things that I've been taking that have helped. Okay, I have a lot of different herbs that I stock up on, and I just basically add to my little jars. If I need to take something, I do it. But a quick go-to that I came across, that you can make your own cough syrup, and the syrup that it's made from is just straight honey, garlic, and red onion. Okay, so I just want to go ahead and just kind of open this up here. Just bear with me. Okay, all right, so what you want to do to make this syrup is you want to first slice up red onion. Now, I'm just trying to hold the camera, but forgive me, I don't really have a lot of hands-free equipment when it comes to recording like this from home. So I'm just holding from my one hand. So I'm not really going to cut it up for you. As you see, I already have it prepared, but I'm just going to walk you through it. It's very simple, all right? I don't really have to demonstrate how to make it. You just want to slice this up into a bunch of rings, okay? And you want to cut up a whole red onion, all right? So this one is a half, but you would actually want to use a whole red onion. Slice it up, and you want to get you a nice size jar. What you can do is you can get a jar of pickles, one of them kosher dill pickles, okay? And you can either eat the pickles or you can just dump them out, whatever you want to do, just to get a hold of the jar, or just go buy you an empty jar. All right, and you want to fill this jar up all the way with red onions. All right, pure raw red onions. Organic would be better. Okay, and you also want to take garlic. Okay, you want to take garlic and you want to break off all the cloves, and you want to crush each clove individually. Crush it. That's important because it's going to release the medicinal properties that's within the garlic. The compounds in it is going to be released after you crush it. All right, so you want to crush the garlic, and you want to fill your jar up with the garlic and the onions. Stir the garlic and onions up, kind of mix them up a little bit, and you want to get you some 100% pure raw honey. Now, if you got the funds for it, it's better to get Manuka honey. Okay. All right, but this is the kind that I use, and this still has the honeycomb in it, as you can see. And so I actually use this whole thing to fill up this jar here. Okay, so you're gonna fill it up. When you fill it all the way up, all right, I like to add just a little bit more extra herbs to it. Some herbs that I would advise is adding oregano. Oregano is very good antiviral properties. The garlic alone has a lot of antiviral, and the onion, antiviral and antibacterial. Okay, so you fill it all the way up until the honey gets all the way to the top of the jar. You might have to gradually add it, come back, let it kind of soak down to the bottom because it's going to be thick. All right, now after just about 1 to 2 hours, the thickness of this honey is going to thin out from the juices of the garlic and the onion. and it's going to become like a watery consistency. As you can see in this jar, see how it's flowing? You'd think it's just full of like water. No, that's all pure honey, onion, and garlic. There's nothing else added in there besides oregano. You see that? You could also add black pepper to it, because black pepper allows medicinal properties to enter to your bloodstream quicker. Okay, so this is something that you can use to help you. And then the other thing, what I didn't put in there, but you possibly could, is ginger. But this is something else that I use to take. What I would do is slice this up, okay, and then I would put this inside my tea strainer. What this is pure elderberries. They're dried out. All right, where I can get these from, got these from is one of Dr. Sabi's websites. Okay. All right, so I just take the ginger, slice it up, mix it with the elderberries. All right, and for the fever that I have, or I've been battling, is I use white willow bark. Okay, here's his right here. Now this stuff isn't, you gotta make sure you got a good fine strainer for this, and take this in moderation. This is what can be used in the active ingredient found in Tylenol to help your fever go down and manage pain. Okay, so this is just a quick, hit when it comes to advice of what you can do to make your own medicine if you happen to come down with the flu this time of year. Esau's been playing with weather manipulation, making it here in Kansas City. It was like 65 degrees, and he dropped it down to like 40, snowing, bringing it back up. With the weather change, it's fluctuating up and down like that, it can throw your immune system off. Body doesn't have time to adjust to regulate its proper temperature for the weather that you're in. So definitely try to use this. It's been helping me. I'm still fighting it, but it's definitely helped pull me through without Esau's assistance. But of course, if you experience something that's life threatening, then you may have to go to the hospital, and you got to do what you got to do. Especially if your temperature is above like 104, 105, then get yourself looked at. But definitely use the herbs, man. I got some scriptures that's going to go into the herbs and the benefits of having the knowledge of these things. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 38, verse 4. It says, Yahweh hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Okay, so what does that word abhor mean? We looked it up. It says regard with disgust and hatred. So if you're wise, you're going to appreciate and you're going to utilize the herbs. Okay, that's for the medicines. Now, first and foremost, the ultimate healer is the Lord and His only begotten Son Himself. So you always need to send up prayer for healing. Okay, prayer. Pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua that He heal your affliction, and He may just work a miracle to do away with it without even doing anything at all as far as herbs. But you don't want to forget that important key part is fervent prayer. Okay, and after that, you want to apply the knowledge of the herbs, which that homemade cough syrup I just shared with you. It's just made out of simply honey, garlic, and onion. Those are herbs. The honey part, it comes from bees. But bees, extract nectar to create the honey from what? Flowers. Okay? And some of those flowers grow off of herbs. So that's just medicines out of the earth, man. So don't ignore the medicines out of the earth. Okay? This is the book of James 5:14. Is any sick among you? Let him call for the elders of the church, and let them pray over him and anoint him with oil in the name of Yahweh. So you must be prayed over. Salakia. Okay? So send prayers up to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to heal you from whatever affliction it is that you're going through. All right, this Philippians 4:6 says, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication. With thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto Yahweh. Okay, so there you go, man. Another one here, James 5:15-16 says, and the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and Yahweh shall raise him up. And if he have committed sins, they shall be forgiven him. Okay, so there you have it. Prayer. There's so many other scriptures right here. It goes into prayer. Pray for healing. All right. I'm going to go on further here. Going into them herbs, man. Going into them herbs. This is the book of Ezekiel 47:12. It says, and by the river upon the bank thereof, on this side and on that side, shall grow all trees for meat, whose leaf shall not fade, neither shall the fruit thereof be consumed. It shall bring forth new fruit according to his months, because their waters they issued out of the sanctuary, and the fruit thereof shall be for meat, and the leaf thereof for medicine. There you go. So, having understanding of the herbs, leaves, different fruits can be very beneficial to your health and your well-being. There's another one here, Revelation 22:2. In the midst of the street of it, and on the other side of the river, there was a tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. Here you go. Now these different analogies of scriptures go into the tribes of Israel and the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of scriptures. You know, but notice how what they're using, the benefits of the plants, the trees, the leaves, the fruits. Okay, for the healing of the nations. There you have it. So I share with you white willow bark. That's a bark from a willow tree, a white willow tree, and that helps with pain and reduce fever. It can help with healing. Sometimes extreme fever can take you out, man. You know, and even going to take my seeds to their yearly checkups and things like that, and they've seen that they're sick. You know, they try to prescribe certain things and say, oh, well, this, and they straight up told me, say, hey, well, this won't cure your children, but it'll help speed up the process of them getting well faster. So what's the point of taking it? I forget the name of the prescription, man. But I already been giving them the same mixture and the same medicine I just shared with you. And one of my children has basically already began to get over it before I even had to take them to the doctor, you know. But hey, that goes to show that a lot of these physicians, you really can't trust. As Job 13:4 says, but ye are forgers of lies. You are all physicians of no value. Be very cautious of these doctors, okay? And you look up the word and etymology of certain names and meanings. Doctor has been found out to be deceiver. So you'd be cautious of who you're taking medical, information from. Now, of course, if you're a life-threatening situation, then you got to go there. You got to go. But if you can get some knowledge of the herbs and try to squash it before even having to do that, then definitely go with the herbs, man. The Lord told us. The Lord told us that we need to stick with the herbs. Okay. So this is just a quick hit lesson, man. I like to prophesy a little bit longer, but you know, I'm still pretty severe under the weather, as you can hear me coughing. It's the first day I've been able to kind of function, you know, so I wanted to, you know, take this opportunity to put it out there in case someone else is battling a similar illness, you know. So definitely get into these herbs, man, and use them for your advantage. They do help, and definitely try out that syrup I just shared with you guys, man. It's very easy to make. Just try it out. You know, now, I'm not a medical professional by any means, so don't, you know, put that on me as far as like I'm telling you that this is gonna 100% cure you, because that's not the case. But it's something that has been working, you know, regardless of how I may sound while doing this lesson. But you know, through the power you have up in your shy, I will be healed. And Lord willing, you brothers and sisters will be too. So with that, I'm going to close out and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakadash, double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, Tasha truth and will well, salutations to Jehovah, like truth and honesty and sincerity. Shalom.